What's up, y'all? So we are back 2-in-1. Y'all know how I like to do it. I like to keep them rolling, okay? So we're going to talk about how not to be a I did it for you type of person, okay? So let's start with stop trying to make others happy. You ain't Barney, okay? You can only add to someone else's peace or happiness. Did you catch that? People can only add to or take away. They're either going to add or subtract. Okay. You can't make nobody happy. You can't make nobody nothing. You can definitely make somebody mad and sad, but you can only add to the happiness. And you can also add to sadness and stuff like that. But people have to be happy and peaceful already on their own. Okay. Because we can probably teach it to you, but you got to reach that kind of stuff on your own. So stop trying to make others happy. You can only add to someone else's peace and happiness. When you enter into relationships, it's not to create whatever life you desire. You're supposed to already been shaping and molding yourself. You can't be a nickel looking for a dime, meaning you can't be trying to date Jay-Z and you not Beyonce. Perfect example. Be the person you want to attract. But when you enter into a relationship, you get with that person to add to each other's greatness and build with them to have a greater environment. Did you hear that? Be the person you want to attract. But when you enter into a relationship, you get with that person to add to each other's greatness and build with them to have a greater environment, not to control them. So, for example, if you go into business with someone, you're entering that relationship already with money in the bank, already business savvy, or already a business owner, as well as that person. Then y'all build new businesses and make millions. You don't go into a business lacking, because then you use and abuse, or the business will never stay afloat or take off, right? You don't make plans with the couch potato. You feel me? If that person is sitting on the couch letting life pass them by, why are you making plans with them? You don't try to go after a millionaire when you only make sense. So, when you help someone, you do it out of love and to add to the greatness. Never be an Indian giver and never keep count of what you're doing for people, especially if it was a blessing for them. If you have to say, well, I did this for you, then change your circle. Only help and love people that help and love you. Dealing with people not on your level drains you and take away from everything you've built. Then you find yourself doing more for the other person and lose yourself in the process. Most of all, love yourself. And even when you're in the new environments with the new people, never stop loving yourself. A lot of people, for example, get into relationships and forget about themselves. They gain weight, lose happiness and motivation. They get drained of their energy and more. So when you are in a successful relationship, that person adds to your gains. But just remember, only give what is given to you. So if it's not 100, then don't give 100. And then you end up losing yourself because you're giving 100 and they're not. Make sure it's never draining and make sure y'all are on the same level and be what you want to attract. We got over that pretty simple and pretty fast. But the main point of today is you don't want to be stuck in the, well, I did this for this person and I did that and I gave them all my love, and not because you're going to keep giving up everything to everybody that walk by. You put yourself already in that energy, in that environment. Okay. You want to be on the same level with people. Okay. You want to get people in your league and on your line up with what you're supposed to line up with. And if you have been surrounded by fuckers, then change yourself. Go, and that obviously means don't keep trying to look for somebody else. It ain't gonna work. Look for yourself. Okay. Get yourself together. Why? How can you sit up there and say, well, I did this for them and I did that? What did you do for yourself? There's no way that you don't got no list for you. You got a list of everything you did for everybody else, but you don't got no list for you. Oh, what the? It can't be no nothing else if it ain't you. How you gonna even? It can't be your business without you. So you have to take care of yourself. You have to get yourself together. Focus on yourself. If you keep having bad, unsuccessful relationships and stuff like that, you really need to put that coochie and put that dingling up so you can think for a minute. Don't keep clouding your space and your mind with somebody new. Adding more drama and trauma and bullshit. Let's deal with what was already going on. Okay, I got, for example, I got 100 bodies and I done had 200 relationships and I got 500 kids. Like, what's wrong? Is it me? Is it them? Is it this? Is it that? What is it? What I need to learn? Analyze the situations. How was the relationship when we first got together? How was it going? How did it end? Why did it end? How did it get there? You're going to start seeing shit that you never saw before. Because sometimes, especially when we are in something we don't have no business in, we get so clouded to where we can't see, we can't hear, we can't do nothing. We just be dead. We just be fucked up, sleepwalking, literally on autopilot, doing bullshit. So, yes, you need to consciously be checking about, like, literally when I go, for example, when I lay down for the day, and it don't even be when I lay down all the time. It be all throughout the day, but it's all the time when I lay down. Every time I lay down, I do this. But sometimes it don't just be when I lay down. Like, it'll be when I lay down and probably another moment or two in a day. But every time I lay down, I always play back my whole day from the time I got up to the time I got in that bed to be thinking about it. I don't care if I got into a fight, whatever it is. I literally think about from the time I made breakfast. I think about how I was talking to my kids, what we was talking about. I think about, like, anybody I talked to for that day. How was I acting? How was my attitude for that day? Was I being fake? Was I being stank? Like, if I did get into it with somebody, why did we get into that? Let me analyze it. Was I wrong? Was this? Why did I? Literally. Because I need to learn everything I need to learn. I need to see what I need to see. I want to be a better person in each and every area. I was born with a good heart, but when you got a good heart, it can get tainted, especially when you're not led in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Or you wasn't taught what you needed to get taught, and you easily hold on to grudges and accepting pain and this and this and that. It can taint you, and it can, you know what I'm saying, mess up your person and stuff. And now you too busy trying to figure out how to get back to that good-hearted person that was pure. Excuse me. So, yes, be the change you want to be the person you want to attract. Don't look outwards for nothing. Don't look for love. Don't look for a relationship. Don't look for nothing. Leave the door open, because you will allow friendships. You will allow business-ships. You will allow a lover. But now you're going to consciously pick people to be around you, because you have been through a lot and this and this and that. And now you know what you like, what you don't like, what's not about to slide, what's going to slide, all of that stuff now. You're not just about to be laying with that man because he look good. Or just because he got money in the bank, or just because his dick big. You only gonna lay with that man because you know that y'all are on the same level. You know he's spiritual, he this, he that, he everything that you have been asking and looking for. Because you had a lot of mistakes, a lot of this, a lot of that. And now you like, man, if I even get pregnant by somebody, this the kind of man I'm looking for. And if he matching that, get it. If that house matching what you're looking for, get it. If that plan matching, if it's in alignment, do it. Peace out.